RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard are officially joining Team Trump to save America. This is awesome. What we're seeing is a coalition of real American patriots putting their country above everything. This should inspire all Trump supporters, but it should also make anyone voting for Harris, anyone not voting, or even those voting third party to rethink voting for Trump. Think about this. The son of RFK and the nephew of JFK, two giants, two legends in the Democratic Party, is endorsing Trump. This should wake up every American. When RFK gave his endorsement speech, he called out the Democratic Party for weaponizing the justice system to get him out of the race, which is exactly what Trump has been saying for months, if not years now. He's been saying for a while that the Democrats and Biden have been using the justice system to get him out of the race. Well, now you're hearing it from two sources, two credible sources, right? So maybe Trump isn't so crazy. Maybe there's a lot of truth to what he's saying. RFK also touched on how the Democrats ran a sham primary to conceal Biden's mental decline, which we all know. We all know the media was covering for him. He also talked about how Harris's nomination is a sham, which it is, how the Democrats have abandoned American democracy, which they have. They're no longer the party of democracy. They're the party of the far left. He also talked about how the media has generated the popularity of Harris based on smoke and mirrors, based on nothing, right? Just a few weeks ago, they were saying that Biden should drop Harris from the ticket, right? That she was the most unpopular vice president ever. And now all of a sudden, she's the greatest person in the world, right? It's totally manufactured. It's totally fake. He also talked about how the media is controlled by the Democratic Party, which we all know. They're friendly with the Democrats, and they essentially hate Trump, right? They censor conservative views, and they uplift or promote Democrat liberal views, right? So those of us who live in the real world, we've known this for a while, but it's nice to hear it from somebody who's essentially Democratic royalty. I don't know a lot about Tulsi Gabbard. I don't know her life story, but I do like what I see. She is a woman of honor. She was in Congress as a Democrat, and she has a record of calling out BS, even towards the Democratic Party. She served in the Hawaii National Guard for 17 years, and one of her reasons for supporting Trump is he wants to end the Ukraine war, which all of us want, right? And do you really think Harris is going to end this war? I don't think so. Do you really think Harris knows how to end war? No. According to her, she was the last one in the room with Biden on the Afghanistan withdrawal, which was arguably one of the biggest military blunders, embarrassments in American history. Do you want that person brokering a deal between Ukraine and Russia? I don't think so. The truth is, if she gets elected, she's going to do whatever the Democratic Party, the Obamas, tell her to do, or whatever the military industrial complex tells her to do. So those who are supporting Trump, I think it's becoming more and more clear to us that the people who are supporting him are not just, singers or actors or politicians, but it's real people. It's podcasters, it's streamers, union workers, tradesmen, doctors, police, military, and on and on. What do these people have in common? They want to save America. They don't agree with Trump on everything. They don't think he's a perfect person. They're not saying he doesn't lie. All politicians lie. What they agree with Trump on is we need to get our country back on track. So, in contrast to the people who are voting for Harris or supporting her at the DNC, the Obamas, Oprah, Clinton, AOC, these people would support anyone who is a Democrat. How do we know this? The only thing they talked about at the DNC was how bad Trump is. They had nothing to say about Harris's accomplishments, nothing specifically about how she's going to fix anything. They acted like Trump is the one who's been in office the last 4 years. They're saying, we need a new chapter, turn the chapter. Well, how can there be a new chapter? Harris is the one that's been in office the last 4 years. Before that, Trump had 4 years, but before him, it was the Obamas for 8 years. So it's all fake. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all trying to change your attention from who's really causing problems, right? These people who are speaking on her behalf, they don't really think she's a great leader. They're just following orders from who? Democrat Party, Democrat donor billionaires, right? They don't think she can really solve problems. They just want to stop Trump, period. All right, well, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.